Hi guy, my name is David. Today we will talk about The Bold and the Beautiful. Spoiler teases that some exciting moments are coming. We have some new details to go through, so let's dive straight in. Here is a preview of what BB fans can expect. For starters, Sally Spectra and Dr. Penny Escobar will look at the mess they've gotten into. Neither of them thought that the terminal illness scam would cause Flo Fulton to fall, kidnapping her and holding her captive in Sally's apartment. This situation kept getting worse, so now is the time to pay. Penny and Sally will assume that they will face important consequences for their actions. Although Penny may blame Sally to some degree, she made her bed. Penny has had many opportunities to get out of this nightmare, but she has gone through all of them and deserves to suffer together with Sally. Later, Wyatt Spencer will reunite with Sally and ask for some answers. Flo has revealed the truth that Sally isn't sick, so Wyatt will wonder how Sally can tell such a horrible lie. Sally has even sought a doctor, so Wyatt will be completely upset. The Bold and the Beautiful. Spoilers say Wyatt will blow Sally up, but she hopes how she can somehow forgive her. Sally will plead, but Wyatt may suggest that forgiveness is not an option. However, things will have a staggering turn when Sally suddenly folds. Based on Sally's recent behavior, it appears that Wyatt will push Sally to get up and stop her games. Wyatt will make it clear that it is over, but will soon have a surprising realization. Flo, Penny and Wyatt will all determine that Sally's latest medical crisis is very real. It could be Penny controlling Sally and confirming that she is truly unconscious. The Bold and the Beautiful. Spoilers say that Sally will receive an exam in the hospital, so we'll see if this is related to her previous headshot. It could also be a previously undiagnosed problem that explains why it was so out of control. Either way, Flo will go wild on this Sally shock and hope he'll be fine. Back with Wyatt, he will visit Sally and hear another heartfelt request for forgiveness. Subsequently, Wyatt and Flo will have some updates to broadcast. Katie Logan will be taken by surprise when she finds out that Sally has simulated her terminal illness. Flo and Wyatt will also complete Katie on the chaos of the kidnapping and Sally's last stint at the hospital. Of course, we need to talk about another important patient, and that's Steffy Forrester. Bill Spencer is responsible for the accident that left Steffy with serious injuries, so Detective Alex Sanchez will show up to take Bill's statement. Bill will be thrilled with how everything went and insist that he didn't have time to react. When Brooke hears Bill admit guilt, he will know there will be problems. Ridge will indeed unleash his fury on Bill in the coming week, but what's important here is Steffy's health. Dr. John Finn will continue to heal Steffy, who will wake up with Ridge by his side. BB spoilers say Steffy will be in a lot of pain, but at least she survived and will have a chance to recover. Unfortunately, Steffy will learn the healing process is going to take weeks. Liam Spencer will get brought in the loop on the extent of Steffy's injuries, so he'll relay the news to Hope Spencer. Both Hope and Liam will want to pitch in with Steffy's recovery, so they'll be on a mission to get things ready. It's all about making sure Steffy's comfortable and has a safe space to heal in. Steffy should be appreciative when the time comes for her release and a warm welcome home. Sally will ask Wyatt for forgiveness, but will face a real medical emergency this week on Bold and the Beautiful. Additionally, Ridge lashes out at Bill for what happened to Steffy and Wyatt will look for Flo. Find out more below in the BB spoilers for the week of July 27, 2020. Wyatt will be determined to find Flo after spying on the clever and funny, Please Help Me. His girlfriend's message, scrawled with a silver marker on the back of Sally's panties. "What have you done?" he asked Sally when she saw a reflection of the message in a mirror. But will he tell him where he is holding his rival, or will he be forced to figure it out on his own? Wyatt will search for Flo, and the spoilers make fun of it won't take long to find her tied to a radiator in Sally's apartment. Wyatt will release his girlfriend and the couple will enjoy a romantic reunion. Once Sally's secret is revealed, she will ask Wyatt for forgiveness. He will try to explain to Wyatt that he can't stand losing him, especially with Flo, and sees no other way to win him back. Unfortunately, the whole situation ended up getting out of control and she wasn't sure what to do about it or even how to get out of it. It is expected that it will also emphasize the obvious. If he could forgive Flo for hiding the baby Beth from him, he would have to forgive her for lying about death. The spoilers make fun of the fact that after months of falsifying a fatal disease, Sally will ironically face a real medical emergency. It is said that while she is trying to explain herself to Wyatt, she is about to collapse and will be rushed to the hospital. Will Sally's real medical problem have anything to do with hitting her head on the table after Flo stumbled? Dr. Escobar got involved in Sally's program, also she could get a position as a designer at Forrester Creations. How will this be explained to Wyatt and perhaps to the police? Flo gave Sally and Penny a chance to get out of what they had done. She told the women that if they let her go, she wouldn't report. Will Sally and Penny be arrested? Speaking of the hot spot, Bill is ready to grill this week. Detective Sanchez will return to Los Angeles this week and have some difficult questions for Bill. The policeman will ask Bill to describe exactly what happened on the street. Steffi has been seriously injured and needs to know if anyone is responsible for the accident. What will Bill say to the detective? When Ridge sees Steffi lying in a hospital bed, it will be an emotional disaster. And the spoilers make fun that he will do it out on Bill. He knows that his rival is the person responsible for hitting Steffi when he was out on a motorcycle ride, and he will lash out at Spencer's tycoon. He'll tell Bill he wants to see him sitting in a prison cell for what he's done. For his part, Bill will tell Ridge that he is equally devastated by what happened. But it will not take the fury of the dressmaker lying down and the two men will enter into a huge discussion. Brooke is said to be trying to calm Ridge. He will tell him that it was a terrible accident, with an emphasis on the word accident. Brooke knows that Bill would never do anything to hurt Steffi on purpose. Ridge will be mad at Brooke for defending the man who brought his daughter to the hospital, but will his words eventually sink to him? Steffi won't be in a coma for long and at the end of the week she will wake up, much to the relief of her father and Bill. Will your big Dr. John Finnegan be the first person he sees when he opens his eyes? Finn is said to be Steffi's new love interest on the show. Will the sparks fly immediately between these two? Ridge will be amazed when Shauna hands him a Nevada wedding record, proving that they are husband and wife. "I'm your husband," an amazed Ridge told her in a BB video preview, while holding the license. Shauna will tell Ridge that she has never been happier. However, he will be amazed by this turn of events. But the big question here is how will Brooke react when she finds out that Ridge is married to the ex-Las Vegas showgirl? Keep watching BB to find out. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers confirm Sally Spectra's madness and plot as Steffi Forrester takes time for herself. Some of these pre-COVID recorded scenes, while others are brand new. Check out what happens the rest of the week on BB on CBS Day. Now on BB, spoilers say Sally Spectra has to deal with Flo Fulton, who has been tied to a radiator. Afterwards, Sally scoffs and decides that Wyatt Spencer will go to bed and get pregnant to keep him. Bold and the Beautiful spoiler tell us that both Flo and Dr. Penny Escobar go crazy over Sally's new plan. They beg Sally not to go all the way. However, Sally won't stop. It will be Thursday when Sally tries to put Wyatt in the bag. So, Bold and the Beautiful spoiler tell us that Flo is trying to send Wyatt a message to stop Sally's seduction.